Yo, what's up? It's your guy, your boy, your man, Greg Gray, Dope Living TV. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, look, apologize for yesterday, man, and I thank everybody for the prayers for my son Jordan. Had surgery yesterday. Had a couple of little issues, but he is better. He's home doing this thing. He's not doing anything, but he's home and recuperating. He'll be fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What would cause you to end a long, long relationship? You've known this person since you was a baby, since you was little. Y'all used to play in a sandbox together. If we had sandboxes back in the day, black people, and you grew up. You went to the same elementary school. You went to same junior high school. You may have went to different high schools, but you still lived around the corner from each other. But you guys were thick as thieves. What would cause you to end a long relationship? Also, think about this one. A lot of people talking about their common law married. Does common law mean that you're entitled to full benefits once the relationship is over? Right on roll. Okay. And if you had 1 week to live, you knew you had 1 week to live, what would you do? What would you do? Everybody say what's up to Samantha J. Uh-oh, you on mute. Let me get you off of mute. You got to unmute yourself. There
Hey,
you go.
hey everybody, how are you? Hey Greg, good to
What?
see you today.
Oh, you good to see you too. She
Thank
repped that
you.
property of Dope Living, y'all. Check it out.
Yes,
Yes,
these
yes, yes.
these are so nice. These are wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
What's going on, Tomas Rodriguez? What's going on? But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about this. And I'm gonna ask my Dope Living TV live family to hold me down because it's been a couple of days, man, where I've really had no rest whatsoever. Shout out to everybody who's out there and like I said, who supports the show. Um, Samantha, let me ask you,
Okay.
since you here by yourself, by your lonesome right now, you had a friend, like Steve's. What would it take for that person to lose your graces, to cause that relationship, that long-standing, long-term relationship to end?
I think in the top five, most people probably would say if there was a betrayal.
Hmm. A betrayal.
Betrayal, maybe someone interacted with a spouse or cheated with
Hmm.
a spouse. So could be a betrayal sometimes when people have issues with their children.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Finances. You can
Yeah.
loan people money and then it can just get kind of out there. So, yeah.
I can tell
It,
you about a situation, man. Um, Guy, a friend of mine. I mean, I called him brother. That was my brother for real.
okay. Hmm.
I'm not gonna give all the details, but um, after about 12 years, this guy did something, and I was done. Matter of fact, personally, I wanted to beat his ass. All right, but we lost touch with each other, lost contact with each other. And here's the thing: as we grow older and we get to a certain place in our lives, um, I guess after a certain amount of time, we've lost contact with them, and we grow.
Right.
Well, I grew, and after I forgot about it, everything was done. This guy reached out to me after all of those years. He reached out on Facebook, said, "Hey, call me." Put his number there. So I called another guy that knew both of us. I said, "Man, so and so wanted me to call him. Should I do it?" And he said, "Yeah, go ahead, call him. See what's up." So I called him. We talked a long time about everything that went down. Was it a closure for me? I closed it a long time ago. If
Okay.
anything, we kind of opened up a little wound. But
Mm,
at the end of the day, you know, what happened happened. I'm grown. So in answer to that question, uh, finances was that one. Okay.
right.
And misunderstand. Well, I'm not going to even call it a misunderstanding because misunderstanding means that it's something something that somebody took the wrong way. What nothing we took the wrong way. It was obvious, but I don't know. I mean, the ones that you said are cool, but um, I think you knocked it right on the head. The betrayal. What if that person tried to mess with your wife or your husband? And you found out. Okay, that's I think that's something that would end it. Um, Again, finances, like you said. Uh, I think also a spreading rumors about
Yeah.
you know
Wow.
talking behind my back.
Right.
That would probably after everything's said and done, that would probably end it for me too. I don't know. And you try to live peaceful. You try to live by what God told us to be. But sometimes you just got to pray on it and let it go. I mean, let it out first of all, and then pray on it because, whoo.
And those are matters of the heart.
Hmm.
And so when, and like you said, clear everything out, let it go. And for me, I like to keep my conscience clear. I like to keep my. I don't like bad. The words I use is I don't like bad air.
Yeah.
So if there's an issue, there's a misunderstanding, I cool off. You know, I slow myself down a little bit, get my thoughts together, choose my words carefully because once you put them out there, you can't get them back.
Come back.
So, so sometimes, even though you could be really angry or really upset about a situation, and it's like, okay, I don't like bad air. So, can we talk about it? Now, I did end, well, it was a kind of one of those, more of an acquaintance, I guess,
Hmm.
but it was because there was an issue. I came to them with an issue, and they just pretty much shut me down and didn't want to have a conversation about it.
And see, that's cold too.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I can't be in a relationship with someone who either you don't want to be in a healthy relationship or you don't want to be in a relationship, period. Have a conversation about what happened, whether it's a friendship, whatever.
Mm.
So I had to stuck because it was an in and out thing already. Because when somebody's showing you who they are, you have to believe them.
Yeah. Yeah. And some people be waiting for that change, be waiting for that change. Just like when you're in a relationship, they wait for that change. You're one way, and it's a thing that people say you got to do what you did at the beginning of the relationship throughout the relationship. Keep it going,
Right, 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 right.
But you know what? And that's in a committed relationship as well as a friendship, a really tight friendship, relationship. But
Right.
sometimes they stop, they quit, and in a committed relationship, they stop doing what they were doing at the beginning, and then they show their, and I say they show their true colors.
Yeah.
I think that the beginning of the relationship it was phony.
The honeymoon period, maybe.
There you go. They did what they had to do to get you. Made it last for a little bit, but then they started slacking off.
Yeah.
I don't I don't know.
I, and it can be so tedious. It depends. Now when you're talking marital relationships,
Hmm.
when it gets really unhealthy, when that person is emotionally dying, you're 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 dry, things aren't happening, needs aren't getting met. I'll put it
Hmm.
like that. So it's like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Or one person is constantly carrying all the weight. Somebody's dragging the other person along. And especially to me, if the woman is dragging the man along. Or you have one person wants to put in all the work in the relationship and the other person doesn't put in any work. So now it's like carrying a live body
Hmm.
and there's no growth there.
There's no growth, none whatsoever, and that's I think that's a killer for everybody, really.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just funny how I guess that's probably why I'm not in one because I know I'll probably react different to some situations like that. Everybody say what's up to Marcella.
Hey,
Hello.
Marcella. Hey,
Hello, Sandy.
Marcella.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, Marcy.
So,
Hola.
Marcy,
Hmm.
what would cause you to end a long relationship?
Betrayal,
Ah, Samantha said that.
Yeah.
dishonesty.
Ah, Samantha said.
Um,
Yeah.
great minds think alike.
Ah, Samantha said that.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you
Great. Great minds do think alike.
Okay, we have been around each other too long. My main thing would be betrayal
Hmm. In
because
what
I'm the
sense?
type of friend. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I love hard in relation any type of my relationships. I love hard, so I go all in. And if I find that I can no longer trust you, that's hard for me to kind of, I'll watch you for a while, but it depends on what the betrayal is. If it's something minor, I might, I'm going to forgive you regardless because that's what we're taught to do biblically, to forgive. But it
But
does not mean that I have to still be around you because if you're a toxic person, I don't want you around me, period.
okay, let me ask you this though. You said forgive. If you forgive,
Hmm.
you don't forget, but if you forgive, because you're saying that's what we're supposed to do, and I'm not debating you on that, but do you truly and honestly forgive? Is it going to be in the back of your head, and as soon as that person does something else, you bring it right back up? That's not forgiving, right?
For me, I don't normally bring it up. If I forgive you, I forgive you. But it is in the back of my head because now you've shown your true colors.
And Samantha, and that's
So
Were you listening before you came
I
on?
really was not. I got baked chicken in the oven. I'm trying to cook and homemade yeast rolls. I'm cooking. So
ooh, it didn't
trying to
tell
hurry up
me.
and get over here.
I'm on my way. Go ahead.
Whatever.
So, so you said it's in the back of your head, Marcy.
Hmm. And so I'm like, I forgive you. It's still in the back of my head because I know who you are now. Sometime I might be around you. I'll still be cordial, but I can't not necessarily have you in my inner space.
Okay, so the relationship has shifted now.
And
No, I'm just making a statement. So
yeah,
it
yes,
went from being inside the circle to outside the circle.
pretty
You
much because I can't trust you any longer. I just I have an issue with if I can't trust you. I'm very private anyway. You know me well.
hmm
I don't allow just anybody in my home. I don't care who you are. Um, in my inner circle, I don't like everyone knowing my business. Not that I'm doing a lot and I'm all that. Um, but just you can count on two hands my true friends. My true friends that's not part of my family, really on one hand.
and that makes me think about too, where sometimes people ask the question, if I forgive that person, does that mean I have to continue to interact with them?
Mm.
No, no.
S- So,
For me, no.
Okay, so hold on. So, because okay, I'm not saying this again. I'm not phony. All right. So, if I tell you, if I'm coming at you and I tell you, hey, look, I think it's messed up what you did. I think it's messed up what you said. You talked behind my back. You took some money from me. You lied to me. You tried to hit on my wife. Whatever. I think it's messed up what you did. I'm done with you. I'm truly done with you. It's no. Hey man, you still hanging at the edge of my circle. I'm gone. I'm done. You can't. You don't. It's no need for you to call me.
That's a whole different thing.
all of those things you just named off
If you
is pretty
say
much done.
Yeah.
right, if
Yeah.
I say I'm done with you, oh, I'm done with you. I
Mm-hmm.
might forgive you because no, I'm not gonna say I will forgive you. But when I've said to certain people, done,
Mm-hmm.
they knew that I meant I was done. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And that's something I tell people, you can take it to the bank. Period. If I say I'm done, don't be contacting me. Don't no.
So
There's no more
you're still
conversation.
cordial with them.
If when I said cordial,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm somewhere and I see them, let's say if I'm in a public setting or something and I see you, I can tell you hi and I'm keeping on stepping. Don't try to be, friendly, I I choose to keep on stepping. I don't like stress in my life. I don't need stress in my life. And like I said, when it comes to home, don't try to come to my house. My home is my sanctuary.
So
I will put you out in a minute, heart. And yes, I will. You gotta go.
I'm very private as well. Um, and I just don't like mess. I've spent all this time trying to create a area of peace for myself. That means the business, family, uh, and personal time. I've created this peace for myself. When someone comes in and alters that peace or disturbs that peace, it makes me a different person. All right. And so in order to get back to that peace, I got to alleviate that stress. I got to alleviate that.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Absolutely.
I
True.
you,
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear me raising my voice. Nobody ever, there's a couple people that can say I did, but I don't get to that point, man. Thus, if I have to end a long friendship because of you're putting stress on me, it's. I mean, hey, look, we had a good run. We
Mm-hmm.
had a good run. I'm good though. I'm good.
It seems like as I've gotten older and you go through different things, you may go through health challenges,
Hmm.
and you said peace. You can't buy it.
Right.
And I tell people, I say, if you have peace of mind, you had better hold on to it like a hungry dog holding on to some meat.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, thank God for caller ID, because if you see that person or whoever that person is, that situation that you have the ability to do something about.
Right. Right.
And I'm like, I need to step away from this because this is altering my peace.
Mm-hmm.
You getting my heart all off rhythm and all of this stress. I can feel it just rising. Like, oh no, I can't do this. I can't, I'm not gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, I'm done.
Mm. Again, me, I ain't got no problem with it. I'm just gonna keep it. That's
Keep
cool.
it to moving.
That's
And
my
I'm like that. I don't care how long I've known you. If it comes to that point, I'm done.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm a very nice person. I will warn you. Sometime it depends on how crazy you come, and I'm like, oh wait. Mm. So I'll try to warn a person if I see something festering.
Hmm.
Um, and then it's a done deal.
Yeah.
And
So
it's like, if I try to talk to you, you don't want to talk about it. That's okay too. Um, but then when it's time, when I tell you done, don't come. Well, you know what? Maybe we need to discuss this. No, it ain't no discussion. There's no discussion. And I can understand if you don't want to talk about it at the exact same time that I bring it up. I'm the type of person. There's been times when people want to talk, and I'm like, you know what? I can't really talk to you about this right now. I'm very upset about, and I might say some things that I can't take back. So can we table this for now, and then we can get back to it.
Set a
No, so
time.
right.
You
So
need to set a time to
correct,
get back to
correct.
it. Yes.
So I do understand even, so if I were to come to you, I try to give you that same leeway. If you let me know, hey, I just can't talk about it now, but I do know we need to talk about this, and I'm okay with that. But if you come at me real, hmm?
I'm just saying we can't even come back to it after. If it happens, I'm going to address it. But
Hmm.
after I'm done addressing it, that's me releasing all of that. I won't talk about it no more. I'm good. I'm definitely good. Everybody say what's up to Gina. Everybody say what's up to Maurice.
Hey, Gina and
Hey.
Hey,
Maurice.
Gina and
Okay.
Maurice.
So
The
I'll
real
let him know
Maurice.
that for sure. And
The real one.
What are you talking about, man?
and
Trying to tell you.
it's the real Gina.
And the
No
real Gina.
butterflies. See, you should
Oh, but
might
that
as
was
well
cute.
get
That was cute.
unemployment. Well, he got copay assistance, but he
Shout
just
out
wanted to make
to
sure like his
Biggs,
every
Biggs
month gonna
Radio.
be
She
like
out there.
that
She checking the
much.
show out. She always checks the show out. So shout out to Darlene. So Maurice and Gina, Samantha and Marcel and I were having a nice little discussion about what would cause you to lose a long friendship, to let it go.
Dishonesty,
We said that.
messing with my family.
We said that.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying we said that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Dishonesty, messing with my family, and just, I mean, those two right there. That's well, the first one was really enough. You
Yeah.
know, a friend I have to trust.
Hmm.
definitely have to trust. Me and my wife, we don't have very many, folk that we call friends.
Right.
We don't have a lot of them that we call friends. So if I say you're my friend, that's special.
Exactly.
You know.
When I say you family, that's special. Family.
Yeah. All right, family.
Special.
Family.
I think somebody on the panel had said when we talked about this being the subject. I think somebody on the panel had said that they experienced that they actually experienced losing a friend. But I did experience, and I think I shared this before. A friend of mine, we were long-term friends. I mean, we have been friends for over 30 years, and I didn't expect the friendship to end, but I think it did. It wasn't verbally said it ended, but we haven't spoken since the incident. But
Yeah.
yeah, we were all having dinner at my mom's house, and my guy had said to her,
Oh,
called her
okay. I'll
sweetie,
let him know that for sure.
and
And
she
how
just
much rent will be
snapped,
deductible?
snapped, snapped. And
My
it
wife.
wasn't, but you know what? It wasn't, at the time, I wasn't angry about it. I wasn't even upset about it because I know her personality.
Hmm.
She's a very difficult friend.
Oh,
And
the whole 3,000.
sometimes you have those
Oh, so he
difficult
hasn't
friends that
started
only
yet.
you can deal with, right? Or you know how to deal with.
Gotcha.
But
Okay, so I'll let him.
that was the type of friend she was. I just knew how to deal with her. She didn't have a lot of friends because she was very difficult to deal with. I didn't even think much of it until the next day when she posted it on Facebook.
There you go, right there.
And then I felt very
What?
disrespected. And then I started having these feelings like, the guys you've dated, some of them I didn't like. Some of them I wasn't too kosher to, but I never disrespected them because she was my friend and I loved her.
Mhm.
I'm
And
gonna
I
tell you,
felt like she should have reciprocated that with me.
and see
And it
that's the
didn't
thing.
go like that. And we have not spoken since that day.
It's communication. And I can say this right now while she's listening to Diana Biggs and I've been we a long time. We've been knowing each other a long time, doing business together for a long time. We have had so many disagreements. All right, lots of them. Okay, but at the end of the day, we talked about
Mhm.
disagreements because the friendship was deeper than just a disagreement. We
Hmm.
talked about it. We let it go. Were we still angry after we talked about it? I mean, we had our feelings about it. But the thing is, if you care about somebody enough to go through the mud with them and get out of the mud with them, and still can just sit and talk and laugh and joke, disagree to agree to disagree. That's a friendship. Okay, that's lifelong. All right, not going to change. All right, but the thing that I don't like is that you want to keep bringing it up. You know, I'm done with it. Seriously, I'm done. And the more you talk about it, the farther away we really gonna get. All right, I'm already done. I'll be cordial, as Marcella said. Okay, but you keep bringing it up. My what's the word I want to use? My cordiality is gone. Okay.
Good word. Good word. Good
Cool.
word.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Let
very
me
much.
look that up.
We gonna
Look,
we
wait,
gonna,
wait, Jada, look,
we
look
gonna
at me. Like, let me see.
add that to the dictionary.
It ain't in the dictionary.
Hold on.
And those are the relationships that are worth fighting for.
Yeah. I
Where
got one for y'all in a minute.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting on my daughter-in-law to get off the phone here. Once
Okay.
she gets off the phone, then I'll go ahead.
Okay. So
and I
Excuse me, that is a word. I'm sorry.
cordiality. Okay.
Cordiality, sincere affection. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my little stuff. Sincere affection and kindness. Ah,
the
it's a
core
noun.
word of the day. That's the core word.
And the core word of the day.
Hey, I gotta use that. Let me
cordiality.
write that one down.
I made it up, but
My niggas.
But you know what? Some people may even say, a 30 plus friendship, why would that something like that end it? I feel like that I really accepted a lot from her as a friend, and I went through a lot and turned my head on a lot of things. And I think even if it had, I think we would still be speaking if she hadn't went on Facebook, because now you're putting all of our business out for everyone.
And in your
And
laundry.
that again, that to me was disrespectful to our friendship.
That
To
is
tell alike.
So I have a question about that. When something like that happens, or it's like Greg said, a long-term friendship, and you can walk away from it. Have you ever thought about, was that a true friendship?
I did think about that.
Because
did
when, and
think
like you
about
said,
that.
when you start thinking back,
Mm-hmm.
you start like, okay, wait a minute, hold up,
Mm-hmm.
wait. And I've had, a couple friends that who I thought were friends turned out to be friend enemies. And
frenemies.
when you start
Oh, yeah.
not a friend but an enemy, and you start thinking back, and you're like, well, wait a minute, this happened, that happened, this happened. You turned your head here, you turn. Well, wait a minute, and
Mm-hmm.
actually, mine was a relative, and it was like every chance they got, they tried to dig in. I was very, very nerdy and very, 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 very shy as a teenager.
Lord
I
have
would,
I could believe that.
I still, and I'm not too far from that. If you see me in my home space, I can talk a lot like this, but in home space, I'm very quiet. Um, and I would even cross the street if I saw a guy coming down the street. I would cross the street, and if guys tried to hit on me, this person went to Horace Mann, so I was over there a lot. She would immediately, in front of a whole group of people, she will not talk to you. She's afraid of you to embarrass the crap out of me. I've had friends that I've introduced to this person, the family member, and before you knew it, my friends and I were like no longer, we were fighting and not speaking, but everyone was this her friend. And so it got to the point I was like, well, wait a minute, how that work? You're telling these people how bad a person I am and they shouldn't be a friend, but then you're their friend. And so then when I started talking to the ones who we've like fallen apart, I'm like, hey, I'll make a phone call. Look, we need to talk. We've been friends too long. What's going on? What's happening? Well, you said this or you did this. And I'm like, who did that? Who said that? And then I'm like, they were like, well, why are you not talking to me? Well, you did this and did that. Turn out none of the things that I was being told or they were being told happened. It was just the person was just breaking up. I mean, breaking up a lot of friendships, not just me and my friends, but other friends. But then it turned out everybody was still their friend. And, even though it was a family member, I had to back up. I had to back up. Now, they came back to me near the end of life, and I was the one that was there holding their hand, praying
Well,
for
again, end of life.
family stuff.
End of life.
Friendship.
Hey, that'll definitely seal the deal. Okay. I mean, I'm like, hey. And anyway, what's the use of getting back together? I'm cool.
No, I'm there. I'm there. I've been there for a lot of family members holding hands when they take their last breath and things. And I'm the one a lot of times when people get really ill, I'm the one they call to be at the hospital
And that's God bless you
to
for
handle
that.
stuff.
God bless you for that. But if we didn't became enemies right now, I told Samantha a story without saying names and without saying the total situation. And I told her, I said, the guy reached out to me after all of these years, 15 something years, 12, 15 something years, and reached out to me on Facebook, said, hey, call me, left his number. I talked to somebody else who had a similar disagreement with this person. He said, should I? He said, yeah, let's find out what he does. So I called him.
All right.
Again, it was just a conversation. Hey, there's an emergency with Megan, everybody. Let's pray for Jeff and hope everything is well.
Definitely.
Yeah,
In our prayers. Definitely in our prayers.
Definitely.
But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I talked to this guy. We talked for a good hour. Still didn't understand what he did. He still was not cognizant of what he did. So, I'm like, okay, cool. We ain't talked again since, but it's whatever, man. And as I said, I created a aura of peace for myself, and I'm gonna stick to that. I hold it down, and it's been working well for me.
Okay, you said something. The person didn't know what they did.
No, I said they act like they didn't know what they did.
Okay, they were acting. They knew what they did. Okay, that's different. Okay, because sometimes people don't realize what they did because it's not intentional.
I know,
and that's a little different. If they didn't know, and when you go to speak to them, if you choose to do that, and then they still want to go left field somewhere, versus someone who I've been accused of a lot of things that I had no clue about. And it was not my intention, but people have a tendency to take me the wrong way. I'm very blunt
That's where my wife
and
is.
not trying to
You
hurt
smoke
your
blunts?
feeling.
You smoke?
Huh?
You smoke blunts?
Not Marcella, not my mom.
Very blunt.
Marcella, the key to that is to puff, puff, and pass.
Pass, puff, puff, pass.
Got that off
Got
Friday.
it.
You gotta do that on
But
Friday.
I'm very blunt, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. It's just that I don't really like to put up with a lot of crap.
Yeah.
So I'll sit here, and as you're saying thing, I'll be like, okay, time out, and I'll just put it out there. Yeah.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've been 50, it's been about 10 years.
Well,
I've gotten to the point where I like making my own decisions. I like being my own person. I like doing, and if that means if that means you're not in my life, then that's just what it means. Because evidently you're not adding nothing to it. But you know what? I bet you I got 3 people that constantly tell me that because I got a family member, because if I say what it is, who it is, and know who it is, because I got a family member and they have family.
they already know.
Huh? Yeah,
They
right.
already know.
Yeah, it's like because I got a family member, you should. Oh, girl, y'all, I'll go ahead and try to make up. No, because guess what? I've known you all my life, all my whole life. I know exactly who you are. I know how you are, and I choose not to fall into that. I don't want anybody constantly just trying to relive their life through me or trying to tell me what to do so they can get something out of me. So if it takes that, I have to leave you alone and treat you at a distance. That's what I do.
Absolutely.
And everybody wants me to, that's your family member. I wish I could say it. That's your family. I don't make no difference if it's that or it's a person on the street, a person I don't know, a person. It doesn't make any difference. It's all it's got just like it's all about her. She wants to boss around and stuff. It's all about me now, and it feels great. I don't take all the blood pressure pills I used to take. I tell you that. All I do, I take care of my mother, and I got this fiance, and that's it. But I love living, and this is a good thing. I love living on my own terms.
We were
I
saying,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I like the fact how y'all pull up y'all spouses and y'all extras. I love.
You
Wait a minute. Wait a minute,
spouses
Greg.
and
We got all the
extras.
singles at the top. Look, we got all the singles at the top and the
Yeah.
committed relationship down below.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, this was crazy. My wife had a best friend. No matter
There you
what,
go.
she was on point. There, up and down, no matter what. She actually was going to introduce her to me. This was before me and her got together, of course. And when she made a bow face, she said, "No, take him for myself." That's what she said.
Smart girl.
Take him for myself. And the friend got PO'd. She didn't even come to the wedding.
Oh,
Good for her.
Huh?
Who wants all that bad energy
Good
at the
for
wedding?
her.
Y'all trying to get it together. Good for her.
I know.
I mean, no, she just cut loose. She ain't say nothing to nobody. Now we moved to Tennessee. Suddenly she want to, get to be a friend on Facebook. And, she talk about old times and stuff. Huh?
I'm trying to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I got a friend. Let's check this out. I got a friend. We've been friends for 40 years. 40 years. Never realized how much she was like a drain to me. I never realized it because I was like always
I hate those
always
people
a
too.
whiny. And
No matter what you do.
No matter what I did, and never ever did support me in nothing. But I was always the one. If you need, I almost said her name. If you need anything, call me. You're the only one I'll do. Just anytime you need something, call me. And it got to the point where we used to go. We had a group, and we used to go out to lunch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all her folks, But I was just a friend. But I've known them since I was 15. And so it got to the point where she didn't like for me to be there. You could tell. But they loved me, but she didn't like me to be there because wasn't nobody paying attention to her. Well, I don't do it for attention. I
Took the shine off of her.
Yeah. So she started like belittling me in front of them. But you better be there. You better be there. I'm leaving. I got a car. I got a brand new car. You could go. you know. So, well, I'm just saying, hurry up, because she likes to be in charge of it. So, when I got engaged, and this was 3 years ago, I called her. I said, "Girl, listen, guess what?" And she said, "What?" I said, "Girl, I got." She said, "For real?" Yeah. So that was the weekend before Valentine's Day, 3 years ago. I showed her the ring, and she looked at it and said, "I got one. Mine is like that. Mine is like that. Oh, mine
She
is like
went
that."
turquoise and green, huh?
Right. And I said,
And she turned real.
"Oh,
Cubics and
mine's like that." But you know what? I had to think. After then, we went to eat. We went out to eat. And her aunt tells me, now I tell my friend, I used to tell her everything. She was the only person I would tell everything to. Went out to eat, and that auntie said, "Oh, you don't want to be with him. You don't want to be with him, do you? Oh, no. You don't want him. You don't want him." That's what you're talking about. "Oh, you don't need him. Right. You don't need him, right? That's what you're talking about. So and so told me." "Oh, did she? Okay, girl." I was hot. So I sat downstairs. They was walking around. I said, "You ain't gonna walk downstairs?" I said, "No, I'm just gonna sit here because the friend was driving." I said, "I'll just sit right here." Susan, you mad?" Not mad at all. "Yes, you are." And then she's worried about the auntie being mad. "Are you mad?" "No, I'm not." She's worried more about the auntie than, but see, she don't think it's because auntie that, when I got out that car 3 years ago, I ain't calling no more. I ain't talk to her no more. Because here's the deal. I can practice my forever. I can practice my, what is that they say? I can practice my together with me and Donnell. You don't get to talk about him like that. That's mine. I do that.
Right.
You don't get to do that. And you don't get to tell me who I should and shouldn't be with. You ain't got nobody.
Why y'all be hating on the people that ain't got nobody?
The people ain't got nobody be hating on you. I was the friend though. I was the friend. I mean, to tell you, I would put myself out, but I had to start thinking back. I started thinking back. The day I got married, she had to leave. She went to a concert. I said, "Didn't you know we was getting married today?" "Yeah, but when I did my first TV show, I asked my best friend to come. She had something else to do with her sorority sister."
Hating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me
Yep.
all that time to see what she
cut her
had
loose.
grown into. Because she wasn't like that when I first, we neither one of us had nothing. What I grown into, as long as I was doing bad, as long as I ain't had no money, as long as I
Right
had
there.
no car, as long as I had to be asking her for stuff, she was good. But the minute that dude came in there talking about, hey, and she saw how he was acting, because she met him one time. And when she met him, we had gone to see Michael Collier, my friend Trifina. And we were sitting around there talking with Michael Collier. And so I was telling her.
You don't name drop here.
Well, I mean, I did. He was nice. He's nice. Long story short, she came over to meet the husband, and she acted like she was gonna cuss me out. What's wrong with you? "Oh, you could have asked me." I said, "You'll never go nowhere. What you talking about?" She did that to show out in front of Donnell. Donnell said, "That's no good." I said, "I already know that. I already peeped that out. That ain't no good."
Witches do that all the time.
Huh?
I said witches do that all the time.
Come on, Maurice, come on.
All right, so look,
Got a psychedelic broom. I brought that to showing out.
Check this out. Now that we know all of Suzette's life,
Okay.
Y'all was listening to the story.
We're gonna go to this next question, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
That was the first question put.
Yeah, that was the first one. Thank you,
Gina.
You more than welcome.
I'm back.
So look,
Hey, Luxana.
the next question is: does a common law situation entitle you to full benefits once you decide it's over?
Say again.
Does a common law situation entitle you to full benefits once either one of you decide that it's over?
What's full benefits?
Nope.
Is it like a divorce?
Nope. It's not. It can't be. If it's
What's
common law,
full benefits?
Nope.
Hold on. I got a lawyer on the line right now.
What's full benefits?
It
It depends on what you mean.
And then we can comment on when I say full benefits, you're not married to this person, right?
Wait a minute. Full benefits, bro. What
Okay,
you
but
talking
I'm
about?
saying,
Stop
not
it.
very- it's
Knock
not
on the
gotta
door
very-
3 o'clock in the morning.
There's law behind.
Any benefits coming up?
There's law
It depends on the state as well. It depends on the state.
Right. I know Texas common law is like whenever you cut loose, it's like a divorce. They get paid and everything.
What?
Really?
In Texas,
Amina
Texas,
says,
yeah.
Amina says, what's for benefits? So look,
That's my question. Thank you.
while we're here,
That's what I said.
Money.
I have an attorney on the line with me right now that can answer this question to the best of their ability. Okay, attorney, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the question is, if you're in a common law situation, does that entitle you to full benefits like you were married?
No. Watch.
I'm up to like 150 an hour now, but
Okay.
Indiana does not recognize common law. So you
No.
can shack up as long as you want and you get nothing.
Texas does.
Right.
Okay. Do other states do that though?
Very few anymore acknowledge that. It may be a couple of them that do it.
Okay.
I don't know which ones.
And to be in common law, Amina
Yes,
asked the question, how long is common law?
Didn't I just say there is no common law?
Well, I'm just saying, people
You
say
can
it.
shack up forever and get nothing. Get married or don't get married. If you want something, get married. If you don't want one, stay on.
Ta-da. See?
Well, I have a question. Can I ask a question for her?
Sure.
Okay. My question is, I read something about cohabitation agreements. So is that something that can be held up in a court of law if it's notarized and brought
No.
through a court or what?
Well,
It's hard for me to answer that because I would have to look into it. My initial thought is if states don't acknowledge those, it's not going to make a difference. You know,
Okay.
let's say if you have the ability to do that, it's probably just an agreement between the two of you.
Mhm.
So the state would have to recognize those kind of things, and I really can't answer that. But my thought is most states don't. So
well,
first answer. So I will go back and I will reiterate this: get married.
Mhm. Mhm.
You want something, you want to share, then get married.
Right.
You don't have these questions.
I'm waiting on her to finish.
That's the way you do as you do about any marital property.
Hold on, Suzette. Hold on, Suzette. Maurice.
Now, in the state of Texas, I know they recognize common law. They call it common law marriage. As a matter of fact, if
Indiana may be one as well, but I don't know all the states that do. So.
if you guys are in a building together, you know, and y'all sharing bills and stuff, it is recognized as a common law marriage.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list: Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Montana, New Hampshire, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, Texas, and Utah.
Yeah.
Oh, and District of Columbia.
I know Utah. Yeah.
So
so so you would have to look at what their when someone is asking about how much time, have to look in their statutes and see what they
6 months in Texas.
That would kick in with.
Yep, 6 months. Y'all living together 6 months in Texas, coming off.
But there are some things that if you are shacking, that you have to be very careful, because when it comes to that and it's time for somebody to move out, what's it called? And I'm asking the attorney, where if you're in a residence for a certain amount of time, a person can't just kick you out. They have to go through the courts.
30 days, then you become, you become a tenant, for that period of time. So you have to be very careful about how long you.
Yes.
Be very careful about how long you invite people to stay there. Make sure that it's just, for a certain amount of time, and the day short of the statute.
Yep. I had a family member who invited someone who was
careful about who you let stay over.
Yeah, I had a family member who opened her doors to someone who was about to be homeless, and that individual knew about that 30 days. And I knew about it. So, I kind of told I told my family member, if you don't get her out of there when she hits those 30 days, you have to go through court.
Right.
You can't just put her out. So it was like day 28 or day 29 that she told her she had to get out. And once she had hit those 30 days, that girl was banking on that 30 days. she knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Moral of the story:
Get married.
kick that ass out if you ain't gonna get married.
Yeah.
Here's the moral of the story: pay for a hotel room for a week to help them get on their feet. Don't ever even invite them.
I got money.
Yeah,
Got money for one night. Got money for one
you'll
night.
never get rid of them.
Come on,
Some
sister.
of them know those laws.
An agreement that they sign that they are only to stay for a certain amount of time. Make sure they sign it, and make sure they're out before then. But yeah, people get caught up with that. Do not invite. Like I said, you can help people in many ways, but don't set yourself up trying to help somebody.
All right, that's that $150 an hour. We got you,
All
attorney.
right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
But see, that's what I said. If you when you get married, marriage comes with a set of laws. There's an advantage to be married because you don't have
It
any
could be a
laws.
disadvantage too. Now, don't say it's all advantage.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying
Woo.
in terms
It
of.
could be a disadvantage.
I mean, I'm just saying. You have
Some gigolos
right,
marry
Amina.
because of what they can get out of the
well,
marriage.
I mean, if it's a regular thing, I'm just saying. But there are a lot. They tell you that you have to be married 10 years for pension. They tell you have to be married 10 years for this, or it's just laws for married people.
Social Security
And
and all
because
that. Yeah.
everything is so different from state to state, you really don't know. Just like she said, if you're somebody staying with you, they're a tenant in an apartment building, they're a tenant in your house. So kind of relationship, it's a tenant relationship.
People get comfortable, okay? And Amina says, "Stack up, you get nothing." But that's so true. But people get comfortable even after the situation's over. Okay, I don't understand how they can do that because I've seen so many movies and even know some people who, after they split up, they still live together, and it's got to be a very uncomfortable situation. Marcella.
I have a friend in Virginia, and she was with an older guy for like 15 years or so. They bought a townhouse together, but it was only in his name. They bought a car together. It was only in his name.
Sound like he was trying to get over.
He had, pardon me?
Sound like he was getting over.
No. Well, he was an older guy, but it was something with her credit stuff, and either old back taxes, something like that, where she couldn't get her name on it. But he was no longer working. He was retired, and she was working. So she was paying the bills as well, taking care of him. He got sick. He had grown kids who cared nothing about him. They moved from Pennsylvania to Virginia. He started getting sick. She called the kids. I think it was like 3 of them. They didn't want to have anything to do with him. So then it got
something.
Right. Then it got to the point he was hospitalized, and then you had to start making tough decisions.
Yeah.
And she was like, the kids won't answer my calls. I'm leaving messages. They're dead. They're saying it seems like he's dying. They wouldn't call. And she called me. By that time, I had moved back to Indiana. So I called in, and I lied. I said, hey, my dad's in there. His name is such and such and such and such, because they wouldn't even tell her what was going on medical wise. So when I called in and said I was one of his daughters or whatever, they gave me the whole spiel. And so I was able to tell her. And I just, like, what do you want to do pretty much, and, make him as comfortable, put him in hospice and all that stuff. Well, passed away. The kid showed up.
I told you.
Oh, man.
No,
they didn't.
3 days.
No, they
called
didn't.
me. He had 3 days
they did.
to get out of the new townhouse.
Dirty dogs.
Her money was in that townhouse, paying the mortgage, buying furniture. They didn't let her get food. They told her, you better hurry and get your clothes. You got 3 days. Get up out here. Do not take furniture. Do not take anything out of there. The car. Now, she drove the car because he no longer can drive, but she was driving it back and forth. I'd gotten her a job with the Postal Service down there in Virginia, and she needed the car to get back and forth to work. She lost a job. She lost her house. She lost all the furniture. She lost everything. And they've been together over 15 years.
Wow.
And I kept telling them, asking, when are you guys getting married? When are you guys getting married? When are you guys getting married?
That's what I'm talking about.
Or at least get a power of attorney or something,
Yeah.
Something that...
But because the power of attorney stops upon death. The power of attorney stops upon death.
And I tell you what else. Because the system doesn't recognize relationships. Because they don't recognize whether or not his kids is good with him or whatever, they're still his kids. But something happened to him.
They're the next of kin.
They're the next of kin. You cotton picking right. And I've known that to happen a lot. I've seen it happen a lot of times. I've seen them I've seen it happen with money. I've seen it happen with property. I've seen it happen with CDs. I done seen fights break out in the bank about it and everything. People get cussed out. They know that people know where their place is when stuff like that happens.
And that's why you need to do living trust and things of that nature.
The last
Because
week, you
with
got a
living,
week to live. That's one of the things on the last week to live list.
but if you have a living trust out there, I believe that will supersede all of that, because everything is in place, with the will, and upon my death, this is and all that. So that's saving grace. But you know what? Me personally, I truly think that if you're in a long-term relationship, for whatever reason, sometimes people are just marriage, have a fear of marriage. They think they're going to live. They think that, commit. Well, no, because if you're in a 15 or 20-year relationship, you're in a committed relationship already.
Not mentally.
Not necessarily.
No, I'm talking about once that paper says Mr. and Mrs. Some people freak out.
That's different.
I've seen people lose relationship once they,
get
commit
married.
to getting married, and then some of them when they get married, a year later they gone. They mess,
and that's crazy.
Yeah,
you've been together 40 years and you get married, you can't even stay with them a year.
But that's the reality.
Is it really crazy though? Is it really crazy? Because
but you know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, anything, we grow as we grow and we get older and we get wiser. There's certain things we're going to accept and we're not going to accept. There's some things we're going to accept and not going to accept. Okay, so we get to a point where we're mired in this relationship because we're
mired.
Mired. Pick it up.
Miry clay.
Come on, vocabulary. Come on.
And we're
one word on it, so we got to put it into the dope living. We got to put it in the dope living dictionary. Go ahead.
Dope living dictionary.
We're mired.
Dope living in the back. We're mired. Come on.
MIRED. We're mired.
Come on.
And we're stuck in a situation where every day we're being phony, because I got a thing about being phony, but we're being phony in a relationship, and the thing that people we don't really want to be in, but we're doing it, convenience sake sometimes, because we don't want to hurt the other person's feeling. But look, man, damn that. No, I'm out.
Yeah, but
go ahead, Amita.
Y'all gonna jump on me? Y'all want me to leave?
Okay, so I have a question.
No.
Go ahead, Gina.
I just had a quick comment about what you're saying, though, Greg. If that's the relationship you in, why take it further and go into marriage?
Right.
But we'll see. What I was saying was this: she said 40 years or 20 years or whatever. Okay, I'm saying, okay, you at the beginning everything was cool, but we grow. And we're getting set in our own ways, little specific ways. We're not getting set in those ways together. We're getting set in those ways separately. So there's things that she do. You don't like the fact that she crack her toes at night or something like that.
I just cracked mine.
I'm gonna have to take Suzette off of here, y'all.
Mute her.
My big toe sitting up here.
But he may not like the fact he walk. When he walking, he scratches ass when he walk. I'm just saying. Those looking at you like you're looking at her, and you be like, I wish you would stop cracking his back.
I sure did.
And she looking at him like, if them boxes get one more hole in them, one more hole. The thing is, you get to a point where
if them boxes, if you take them out, they gonna stamp over there by themselves. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
But okay. What I'm saying is, you're at that point where, hey, I'm tired, so I'm gone. The littlest things now, you've already set yourself in a way. The smallest thing makes you want to jet.
But Greg, you know what? That's why it's important that people have relationships that work, because you have to do this a give and take kind of thing. I'm not saying you got to be with nobody nasty where the boxes standing by themselves, you take them off. But I'm just saying, the little things, the idiosyncrasies are the things that you just have to kind of work around.
Idiosyncrasies.
Okay, put that on chalkboard, honey. I ain't mad. I'm a vocabulary girl.
Well, that's a real word. That's all yours were. All of yours were too, though.
Come on.
Cordiality. What was that one?
You're throwing them up there. Words. Let's go.
I didn't know this was the educational session today.
English 101, honey. West Side Style. English 101.
we're never educational like that. Okay, we educational in other ways. But I want to take a moment real quick. Okay, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but Samantha,
Yes.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. But
Okay.
everybody knows us. Okay, but they haven't seen you and they don't know you. Give us a little bit about yourself.
What do you want to know? Ask me a question.
Tell us about yourself.
I don't know. Look.
I'm Samantha, and Samantha J is my screen name, of course. And I don't know what to tell you. I've had some businesses over the years. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm trying to decide which way I'm gonna go. If I'm
You
gonna
doing
paint.
DopelivenTV live? Yes, you are. Come on, let's go.
Yes, absolutely. And I appreciate the opportunity to be a part of the panel. I have been enjoying the show. Um, I'm a creative. I know that has come up as well. So I'll paint some. I may knit or crochet or sew or sing or so
Paint
I've got right some painting. I
behind
like to
you.
do abstract. Yes, I did the ones that are behind me.
Oh, that's pretty.
So uh no children. So I'm free to be
Girl,
Be
yeah,
you.
yeah.
There you go.
so,
Have
Like I
on the
said,
you,
kid.
you
I
are
was
so
trying,
funny,
I
Suzanne.
was not trying to
Girl.
get you on the spot either. Okay, and
It's okay.
Suzette, Marcy gonna handle Simply Suzette. Okay,
What?
Marcella's gonna handle Simply
What I
Suzette.
do?
What you mean by that?
You didn't do anything.
What you say?
I just said Marcella's going to handle Simply Suzette, the show.
Oh, that's a job you've given me. Okay. Okay.
That's the job you asked for.
No, I'm just okay. You just threw that. Okay. That's God. Okay.
You
Just
all
like, wait,
are
what?
hilarious,
Look,
hilarious.
we got some real
These are 40
special.
some years.
We're gonna mention it real special going on tomorrow. Okay, look, and I'm gonna post. Put a post out there, and I encourage you all to post as well. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do this music thing. All right. But what we're gonna do is different. You got to come on. Number one, you can promote yourself. We could play your music all day long, okay? But you're not promoting yourself. It does no good if you don't come on here and talk about your music, okay? But tomorrow we're gonna make you do what you do, okay? Get on here. Even I'd say we extend it to people who can sing too. Get on here and sing, rap, do what you do. Okay, I got $50 in your cash app before the show is over. Okay,
Ooh,
and I think Gina, this is what I'll do. If it's a singer on there, we gotta bust it like that. Okay, if it's more than one singer that comes on, I'll put another 50 in there. Okay,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
just
singing.
well, no, you're not.
I'm
No,
a bust a note tomorrow.
she gonna croon.
She said, "Bust a note."
She gonna croon, Maurice. You remember
Lord have mercy.
Alpha?
I'm gonna bust a note.
Crooner.
Bust a note.
Alfalfa from
Ooh, I got hot on
the
that
game
one.
was a crooner, okay? But I want the
Look at
best
my
of the best. So y'all
ponytail.
tell y'all people,
Okay.
tell your friends, tell them, hey, look, and I'm gonna post it tomorrow. Tell them it's $50 in it for them, all right? And we're gonna do it next, and next week we're gonna do it again, all right? I already got the $50 committed, all right? It ain't gotta come out of my pocket this time, but we gonna knock this out. We wanna promote everybody that's doing the thing.
Tell your friends about me.
Marcy raises her hand like she in elementary school. Go ahead, Marcy.
No, not only that, but she went and got pen and paper.
I saw that.
No, I got a dinner roll. Thank you very
Oh, okay.
much.
That ain't no pen and
Okay.
paper. It's food and napkin. That's what that is. It's food and napkin. Go ahead, Marcy. Talk with your
I
mouth.
get the chicken out the oven. Sorry, I had to get the chicken out the oven. Okay,
Yeah,
question. Okay, are you just saying just singing or rapping?
I just
Any
said,
of it.
so you just left. Why did you leave? You went to go get you some
I can
chicken?
hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you, but at first I thought I was rapping. That's why I'm just getting
He said either one.
clarification.
These programs make me hungry too.
You know what? There's somebody on this panel. Let me look. Who sings? Let me see.
That's
Who?
Can I win it myself?
Right there in the middle.
So
That's something she left out.
Samantha?
She
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
No, she can't.
Samantha?
Did you used to sing with
Go
the
ahead,
gospel
give us a
group,
sample.
Donald Thompson or something? What? Who was the one?
Oh yeah, I sang with the Thompson Community Singers for a little while.
Go ahead.
I was in my 20s. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And
Go
I
ahead and
sang with
bust it.
another group called Awesome Praise for a while.
Okay,
So you got a singer on the panel.
but she can't win.
Yep, she on the
She could be
panel.
a judge though.
She
Hey,
on
she
the
La la
panel.
la
qualifies.
la la.
Yeah, she qualifies for
La
one.
la 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 la
Hey,
la.
Oh
don't do
no,
that.
All in this COVID, girl. You better sing a note.
And
Tina,
I've been banned. I've been banned since surgery. So
yes, we appreciate you for being honest, Marcella. Vina just lying all over through here now. She just lying all. Vina, you go ahead and lie. Go ahead, go ahead.
I ain't lying.
No, I'm saying go ahead and sing that lie. Go ahead, sing it.
I didn't tell you I wanted to share with you.
Hey, hey, $50 on the line.
It's on the line.
Like it sound good. It sound like some fish at the sharks.
or you know what would be cool, Greg?
What's that, bro? We can add whatever. Let's go.
A $50 Amazon card.
Huh?
And I got
But I wanted to get them that money right now.
Yeah, he want to do it right now. Right
Amazon
away.
card, you just buy it and they go online, put a code in, and it bam, it's right there.
But if I buy
I
it,
think everybody like cash, Maurice.
Yeah, that's better.
No, that's a good idea, Maurice. So maybe if I'm gonna do an Amazon card, I'm gonna do $100. I'm gonna do.
That made me.
Oh, you upping it? You upping it?
No. I'm saying if I do that, it's gonna be $100 on an Amazon card, and I have to send it. You know what I'm saying? I have to send it to them. I would rather. That's
no. It's all they have to do is go to Amazon and you pay for the card on Amazon.com in the Prime section, and then they go in there and take that code and they move that money over to their account.
So
an Amazon account.
Why don't we do this? We get a winner. Amina said $50.
Come on, Amina.
Get on here, Amina.
All right now.
Get on here, Amina.
I think people would prefer cash because you don't know what someone might be going through. They might need it for a utility bill. They might need it for groceries or something like that versus just having to go on Amazon. Yeah. And I know Amazon price gorgeous sometime. There was something I sent you. Okay, which way that's going? Okay, that one. Greg, earlier about the Listerine kind of stuff. And just when that came out, they're like, it's something about Listerine I sent him. And they're normally like $6. They're not. No, that ain't what no.
She said my breath smell like outdoor.
I'm not in your face to smell your breath.
She said outdoor.
But it's about pandemic. They're saying stock up on Listerine Original. And at the store it's $6, but if you go on Amazon, it's $20.
So they could just take their cash and do whatever.
Up on Listerine,
they're saying because something dealing with the pandemic and the new variant strain is getting deeper, and they're saying something about when you're able, to swish your mouth 2 to 3 times or whatever, and that's helping.
I'm not falling for that.
But I'm just saying,
I think a lot of that is gimmick to get out marketing. Think about how many times they said the world was ending and that, and you're running out, and all the water on the shelf is bought up in the store, all the bread, all the tissue.
I tell you what, Gina.
Come on now.
But what I was
because she said, Greg, your breast.
Well, you got Core. That'll help you.
Greg, when was I in your face where I can smell your breath?
When I gave
my goodness.
When I gave you the shirts. But Maurice, Core does have that minty
gave you the shirt.
Got that.
Hilarious.
Don't smell it smell like
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
Cash is always good. Cash is always good.
Cash is always good.
But Marcia,
so what are we calling this? What are we calling this? What kind of
Freestyle Friday?
Talent competition?
I got the name.
Freestyle Friday.
He said Freestyle Friday.
I got a dope challenge.
Who can sell it the quickest?
A dope challenge. It's called a dope challenge. That's DOPE.
I like that.
Dope
I'm
challenge.
texting my friends right now.
Dope sound dope. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, a dope challenge.
Y'all call it what y'all want. Let's text people. Let's send it out. Let's give it to them. Y'all call it what y'all want. I support it. $50. Okay. Amina, you want to come on right now and sing? I got 20 for you. Where you at now?
Who will she be competing against? Like, it'll just be her.
She can compete against Samantha.
Oh no!
No, hey, Gina. I don't think Amina can sing, so she can compete against you.
Oh, what are you trying?
He's starting some mess.
Okay.
What am I trying to
sound
say?
good in
I
the
told you
bathroom,
I don't mix words.
I sound good in the shower. That's all.
Okay, go in the shower, Suzette, and she can compete against you.
Donnell tell me I sing good. Nobody else told me, but he told me.
Of course he would. But hey,
Who's that?
See?
Who's that?
Never believe your never believe
He loves you. He loves
never
you.
believe your mate.
what I tell you about getting
Yes.
They're always gonna have a different
Eyelashes,
opinion.
eyelashes and all, child.
What did I tell you about getting outside that box? Everybody in your box gonna love everything that you do. All right, don't peel them off on TV.
I'm trying. I'm coming up from the corner.
I'm just saying, don't peel them off on
Trying to
TV.
adjust it so I don't have a malfunction of the eyelash on the show.
You see, you know what? Stuff like that, little stuff like that, I'll throw up, man. That stuff gets to my stomach, man. Like,
What does?
What?
Everything like that. If say somebody painted, drew some eyebrows on, and then they get in front of me and start wiping them off, I'll be like, oh God, no.
well, let me stay far away from you, because if I start wiping my face off, you would not recognize me. I'm just saying.
Look. People like
Stay far away from you.
Oh God.
If you start wipe these eyebrows out for you right quick,
if you don't, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm
you
telling
want me to take the lashes off, Fred?
Huh?
You want me to take the lashes off?
No, don't take them off in front of me.
Oh,
If I take one off, I look, I can let you walk. I ain't got no eyes. I ain't got no eyelashes. Is he trying
that stuff like for me, that stuff gets to me. That's real. It's like I don't know what the reaction is, why it does that. Okay, but man, I saw this lady one day. She was sitting down. I think I was at the airport, and she was like, peel them, and I was like, lady, stop.
Long time ago when I was working at the bank, you remember they used to have those passbooks? Remember they used to have passbooks at the bank? I said, she said, would you help me fill out my withdrawal? Yeah. She opened up that book and her eyelashes. I like to have a fit because what am I wearing no eyelashes? I thought they were spiders. I said, wow. Oh, I said, oh, okay. I know.
I would tell you, I had my daughter. I used to mess with my daughter when they first started wearing weaves, and they take them off. And I'd pick them up and throw them on the floor and start stepping on them. What the hell y'all bring this in the house for?
Well, Greg,
I did not know what back in the. I didn't know what weaves are. I was with this girl. She was fine as hell. Okay,
until she took that hair off.
I was on the neck, man. I was kissing. Then all of a sudden, I run my finger through her hair, and all of a sudden,
you get a track.
Yeah,
You know better. You know better. You don't put
your fingers should have been toe off.
Look at Gina. She like, you know better.
Gina, I didn't know. Look, I had long.
Evidently, that was a good one.
Mess around, pull your fingers out now, cut up.
Hey man,
that really bothered you, Greg.
If I thought I was gonna get something that night, it was over when I hit that track. Okay, I was like, what the hell?
Let me tell you, when I met,
thought her head was sewn together.
Dude, I thought she had a bump in her head or something was going on.
Shit.
And she was like, that's just my track. That's a weed. I was like, get your ass.
So you wouldn't be attracted to the woman with a wig on, and y'all get ready to get intimate, and she pull that wig off?
Yeah, that's scary too.
Are you afraid of clowns?
Get your regular self on out of here.
I'm afraid of women clowns.
But let me tell you, when I first met down there, he was like, I said, well, what you like when you talk? He said, well, I like natural women. I said, well, let's just get on up now. You need to go ahead and just table this conversation and come on, let's all go on.
Why do y'all do it?
It's for the conversation.
So if you can't pass me my
I know, but now my stomach is boiling right now. Why?
You need to go to the bathroom. Go ahead, we'll hold it down.
You got a boo boo.
No.
He got a little bubble guts going on.
You know why? I don't have to.
Y'all are too much. I'm getting ready to turn my camera off.
No, stay.
The bottle of the core is wide enough. All right, so that I can use this. But still, you guys, why do women do that?
Because they're women. Women can do that. They do it because they can.
They're trying to look good for themselves and men and all that. So they want to look good.
Right. And I told him, I said, if you can't pass me my ponytail or my wig or give me them lashes, I'll get on.
Okay, so when y'all get up in the morning, y'all put a picture of Beyonce up on the mirror and be like, I'm gonna look like Beyonce. And then you come to because you can't come to me and say, do I look like Beyonce? I'm gonna be like, hell,
I'm
no.
gonna look like Suzette, but it's the best version of Suzette for that day. I'm telling you.
Amen.
Why
Amen.
can't the best version of Suzette be Suzette? Who she woke up? How she woke up?
No.
I don't have time.
Oh, girl, I make time. I love it. I love playing in my face.
I don't have time. It takes a lot of time.
Gina's a natural beauty. Samantha's a natural beauty. Marcella's a natural beauty. You're a natural beauty.
I'm a natural beauty because I have eyelashes and I have a wig and I have makeup. I got good makeup too.
Suzette, you were very pretty in high school. You didn't wear a lot of makeup. You didn't wear.
No, I was not.
She looked like what she looking like there.
I was not pretty in high school.
Yes, you were.
You were.
I needed extra parts and I didn't have them.
Extra parts for what?
See that
the wig. I needed some lashes, some color.
Nah. See that's society that's making you feel like that. She was very pretty in high school, and she still is, but she didn't wear all of that in high school.
Well, you don't even see what I got on, do you? You don't see nothing. Just a little eyebrow person, and that's look like regular eyebrows.
What you want, baby?
So what I hear Greg saying is that's something that women choose to do for themselves, but they don't necessarily need that in us.
I mean, unless you're looking like a barilla. I mean, but still.
A barilla. Oh, that's a good word. Let me look that one up.
Greg, here's the question. Here's the question: are you liking someone because of what they look like, what they enhance themselves with?
Great question. I'm liking someone, because y'all know how I am. I'm liking someone because of what they look like. They better look good. Fuck that, man. I'm serious.
First thing catches your attention.
That's normal.
I'm joking. But I'm saying in general, I see so many. There's some women, man, that like if you throw a towel at them and pull that towel up, they whole faces on the towel.
Some of them do not know what to do, and that's going to be some of what I talk about on Simply Suzette. We're going to show you how to do that, because I tell you, this is the way I do things. This is what I figured out. Before I met Donnell, if I was to run into someone,
she'd be running that dude's name up. Go ahead.
I love me some Donnell, honey. Hey, Mr. Ashford ain't no joke. But anyway,
that's my middle name, by the way.
You know what? Donnell's middle name is my ex-husband's name. I hate that. So we got to change it.
Okay, can I say something real quick before you finish, Suzette? Greg, you and your words, you just said barilla. And I was joking. I said, let me look that up. Gosh darn it.
That's
a woman that's so ugly that she looks like a cross between a bear and a gorilla.
I can't believe that's in the dictionary, though.
Urban Dictionary.
Is that really in the dictionary?
I just found it. It's in the Urban Dictionary.
What's the definition again? What was the definition? What was the definition? The definition again.
It's a cross. It's a woman so ugly. She's a cross between a bear and a gorilla.
Oh my gosh! No,
really?
That is hilarious. Here. Come.
Okay. Brought to you by Core.
Barilla. See?
Shut my mouth.
See, now listen, we already had Nyla talking about folks that's regular.
Being regular. He real regular.
We have people who are going to be calling others barillas.
Barilla.
Wow.
I knew it was a word. I just was not going to say it was, okay, because some people would not believe. But I should have known Marcella is our walking.
Look, I'm nerdy as crap. I will research and dissect and mince and everything. A word is a
so will I, Marcy. I'm the same way.
Be like, oh, that's something I can research today. What medical? What? That's a medical. I can look that up.
Researching the hell out of it, okay, but I don't know.
My friends laugh at me.
Yeah, me too.
To from paying $50 to sing to false wigs and eyebrows and.
But you were about to throw up. That was you.
Yeah,
baby.
You was about.
But you know what?
Because you was going to peel that off, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
But you know what? Initially, when all of that stuff came out, the hair, the lashes, and it came out as a complimentary, like if you were going to a special occasion, people would do all of this extra stuff. Now it's an everyday thing.
Like the circus?
You know, it was that's when people would doll up and put on those eyelashes, put in that extra hair, and you know, they were going to a wedding or going to some kind of event. I
Or the
remember,
fair
you
or the
know,
circus?
yeah, and now it's not,
Yeah.
it's commonplace
Well,
now.
here's the deal. Here's the deal now. Women are not being taught properly how to wear, you know. And like I said, when a woman meets a man, she has less than 5 seconds in which to make a positive impression. A man don't have he ain't got time to be looking at your eyelashes and your hair, and, you know. But see, you get women, they got glasses on, they got makeup on, they got eyelashes on, they got hair this tall.
I don't have to impress them.
Can they do it in
You don't have
moderation?
time for all that.
I don't have to impress them.
No. I'm talking about.
Can they do it in moderation?
Right. That's what I'm saying. You only got 5 seconds though. So whatever it is that you're gonna do, it only got to be one thing, because he ain't got time to take. But a woman got time to take you apart, baby.
How come you put the little dot?
Hair.
How come the woman put the little mole right here?
Oh, girl, I like who did your eyebrows? Oh, girl, you go to the Chinese shop to get your lashes done? You know, they got time for all that. Men do not. So me myself, I dress for men and not for women, because if a man like it, a woman love it.
Am I on mute? Suzette. How come women put the dot on their face on Monday over here, and then on Tuesday it's over here, and Wednesday the Indian women put it right here?
No, the one with the Indian women, they mean different things. Some mean you're single, you're married, and they're different. There's different meanings for those things that they do. The jewels.
And you know what? Them the biggest freaks. The ones with the red dot.
But it has a meaning behind it.
Right. That's what I said. It have meanings behind it.
It means come get me. Come here, Greg. That's what it means. Come here, Greg. Follow the dot.
What does the red dot mean?
But
I don't know. Sometimes it means you're married. Sometimes it means you're single. Sometimes there are a lot of different meanings. I can talk to I have a friend as a Muslim from East Africa, and I can talk with her and get those later.
Okay, let me tell you this though. Some of those women too, and this y'all gonna say, Greg, why did you say that? I'm gonna say it anyway. Okay, so long time ago when I was working, there's this lady. Her name is Abeda. She's Indian. She was, nicest lady you ever want to meet. She always wrapped up, had a little thing on, had a little dot on her head, and this and that. Okay. Problem was, this lady smelled like she just got off of the basketball court. She stunk all the time, and it was to a point where I just had to, I always had tears in my eyes. I was talking to her. She was like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "I'm cool."
Oh my God.
I'm cool, but you not, because you hot.
And you said her name, Greg.
Them wings
is hot. 50 years ago, man. She ain't gonna, if she watching that, a beta, you stunk back here.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, beta had hot wings. Yeah, hot wings.
Oh my goodness.
About hot wings. Yeah, her wings was hot.
She smelled like, and Marcelo looked this up. She smelled like Badussy. Okay, you gonna look that up?
Now we know that's a word because that came from our favorite comedian.
Bernie Mac.
That came from our favorite comedian.
Well, it smells straight like Badussy up in here.
The name of what's her name? Dang it. Who's the one who had the baby by Common? Dang. What's the singer's name?
Kardashian? No,
it's not Indy Ari. What's the other one? The one who's real out there.
Erica Badu.
Oh,
Erica. She had a perfume, and I think that was the name of it.
You're right.
Because everybody was saying it was really crazy. She did, and it was supposed to be the scent of her scent.
Vagina or something.
And that was the name of it?
Yeah.
What was the name of it?
Something like Badussy or something like that.
What the hell? That came out of your mouth, Marcelo.
Did you say
But it was they were talking about it on the radio station one day. I was going to work one morning, and they were saying it was supposed to have been her scent.
What year was this?
Did you say
like last year?
Badussy.
Samantha, you hear
something like that.
Booty there and was.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
Samantha, what's wrong with you? Do you hear
Booty
Somebody come
there
get us.
Going through the dictionary.
Somebody come get us. We got a dictionary.
Going through the dictionary.
We got a peanut gallery, a dictionary, and an entertainer up there, Greg.
What you say, Greg?
Do you hear this, Samantha? Do you hear this filth that they're talking? I can't do it. I'm with you.
I hate you, Greg. Right now, it's in the Urban Dictionary.
He batting 100 right now.
Oh, what's the meaning of it?
Don't tell me.
this, and what?
We already know the meaning. We don't. We
Yeah.
know the meaning.
It's three things. Wait a minute.
Booty,
The pungent odor of three combined sources.
body parts.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna go into those three body
Yeah.
parts.
Yeah.
And Marcy, what were those 3 body parts?
It was called Badussy.
Yeah.
That's what it
Badussy.
is. Yeah. You can spell it B-A or B-U.
I bet that sit on the shelf long. It probably wouldn't even go bad.
We wouldn't know.
Because it's already
We
horrible.
wouldn't know.
You wouldn't
It's
know.
already
You'd be like,
horrible.
If it got
"Right,
worse, if it got worse, you wouldn't be able to stay in the same room with it.
you wouldn't know.
Listen,
Wait. Tell your child to go up there and get my bottle of Badussy. You talking about some,
Hey, Maurice,
And you better not put none on.
no, baby, don't bring that down here.
Oh my God, I did not know that.
that's
Oh my
the
God.
It was something they were
accelerated
talking
version of-
about.
Oh, my eyes are getting warm. Y'all better watch it.
Oh, Lord. Hey, man, but that's, when your mama used to go and send you to the store to get the Tussie. That was the harshest.
Do you know I had an auntie that still uses that?
Tussie. What is it
That-
called?
Tussie.
Tussie.
Tussie, baby.
Listen,
That was
It was
the
a cream. It was what they call the
harshest-
cream sachet
Oh,
deodorant.
man. That's why, and I think that's why women started shaving their armpits, because you put
Yeah,
that
burn
on
the
there,
hell.
everything go haywire. Up under
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
burn
you know,
up,
but you
burn
would
up.
be stinking with no Tussie though. You wasn't stinking.
But what if,
You couldn't use no Badussy behind it. I bet you that.
what if the Buffy came in a spray
Bet you
or
couldn't. That Tussie would shut that Badussy down.
a roll on? What if it came in
Oh
a
my
spray
gosh.
or like lotion? But that's a lotion. What if all of that came in spray in forms like that, and they sold it in the store for $29.99? Would y'all buy?
Now you could get some Badussy
Okay.
cheaper than $29.99 the original way.
Lord have mercy.
Just collecting stuff the original way. Oh my eyes! Y'all may have to see me.
Let's see what Erica would do to release perfume that smells like her vagina. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Did that sell?
What year was it?
Probably so. Celebrities put something out, it always sells.
I never known
That was
anybody say I
years
got a
back.
bottle of that.
You say you got a bottle of that.
I said I've never heard anyone say I got a bottle of that.
Okay, I was getting ready to say, G girl, wait a minute, G, now hold it up.
Yeah, you see me look up like what?
So look, I got one more thing I gotta ask y'all too. Okay, and again, look, $50 tomorrow. Y'all better come on, get y'all money. All right, because I can keep it. It's cool with me. I hold on to the video.
Shoot, I need $50. I'm serious about that. Shoot, I can't sing, but
while I'm here.
Maurice, you got any of your artists that might want to come on? I should tell Ruby Tech to
all
come on.
Nashville shows.
That's not fair.
All my people.
That's not fair.
No,
It's gonna be all Nashville.
We want people.
No,
If Ruby Tech comes on, he can judge.
but Ruby Tech,
can't-
it's not fair.
One of the best freestyle artists we have is Chronic Illness, and
I'm gonna call Rose.
But see, here's the thing.
gotta get them on.
We've heard these guys. Okay, I want to
Yeah.
speak we ain't heard. I want to speak we ain't heard. But let me ask y'all a question. If somebody told you got 1 week to live, that's it, just 1 week. You got 1 week to live. What would you do?
Get my vertical relationship together.
Yeah.
Work on my horizontal relationships.
Come on, look thinner.
And make sure that like that insurance and not having stuff all taken care of for your family once you are gone, that is such a no-no. I think those are the top 3 things. And see some people, talk to some people, have some conversations,
Go. I'd go through a week of forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the
That's
vertical
part-
thing.
that's
I mean,
part
the
of- yeah, I was
horizontal
gonna say.
thing. Yep, absolutely. Yes.
The horizontal thing. What do you mean?
When I say the horizontal, my relationship with God. Horizontal is people.
Okay.
People.
Mhm.
Vertical is my relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't repent it and ask him to forgive me and all the above and everything. So
And I
And
would
then-
do what go ahead.
what
Pretty much
Maurice
like-
was saying when he said relationships, forgive people, those horizontal people that you,
Mhm.
Everybody around you. Yeah, we got a week to live, and make sure I'm not gonna leave somebody with some have to
Bills.
bury me.
I would also write love letters to my immediate family and
That's
friends. Just love letters. That's something that they can keep. I would also write down I'm saying recipes, but I don't cook from recipes. And people don't understand a pinch of this, a dash of that, throw this in and things. That's pretty much how I cook. But I have a lot of people who ask me for a lot of my dishes, and I tell them I don't normally cook from recipes. It's just, just throwing things together and cooking for so many years.
You
So
better
I would
start
probably
doing
try
that
to.
now, Marcella. You better start doing that
No,
now.
somebody might get it before I'm
No,
gone. I don't
no,
want them to get it before I'm
while
gone.
you cooking, you're gonna be
Yeah,
doing a
pretty
whole lot
much.
of cooking in a week.
Right,
While
right. And and just kind of as I cook, put
You're
down
just
what
gonna be
I'm
cooking
using and
all week.
things
right,
like
right,
that.
right. You gonna
Cooking
be
all
That
cooking
week.
all week.
I would love that. That's not a
That
big
that
issue for
that, that
me.
last that
Um,
last day had that big old super feast. Everybody sitting
and
around.
and just do cookbooks, have separate cookbooks for my family members who have, especially with different things I bake or cook that they've asked for. Um, and then I'd go do some stuff I need to repent for later, and then repent before that week over. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Are
Gina.
you
What about
Keep it
you?
real.
Get that last
Keep it
trillion
real.
out
Look,
here.
yeah, and then repent.
There you go,
And mess
Gina.
around with some badussa and everything, huh?
There you
No,
go.
I ain't gonna mess around with none of that.
you
You
set
like,
yourself
No,
up for
I
that, Mark?
like it.
no.
Gina,
Y'all
what
making these
about you?
eyelashes warm. Hold
I don't
on.
know. That's a hard question because
It is.
um
Yeah.
my father knew he was dying. He passed away of cancer over, what is it now, 40, 50, about 40, 30 or 40 years ago.
But see, you're
And
not gonna have
I
any ailments, Gina. You're not gonna have any ailments. It's just that at the end of the week, you're gone.
right, but I would want to mimic what he did, and he even laid out the suit that he was going to be buried in. He wrote his own eulogy, and he left my mom, tons of life insurance policies, and bought a brand new car, and left that to me. And I think he just wanted to do things to make us happy and make sure that we were okay. So I would want to mimic what my dad did, because when he left, it wasn't a lot of chaos or anything like that. And
A lot
that's
of
what you
worry.
see when people pass away. You see so much chaos in the families that you would never thought would have happened, but it's always chaos. I don't care if the person don't have anything to leave behind, it's still chaos.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what it
And so
was.
Weddings and funerals.
I want to make sure that everything is intact so that there is no chaos with
Yeah.
any of my loved ones.
There you go.
Right.
Suzette, what about
This may sound kind of morbid, but maybe we need to have a show like that. Getting your affairs together, while you're still on this planet and got the time.
Well,
I don't think that's morbid.
no, it's not morbid. What would be
That's
morbid
it's
is
very much
showing.
needed.
It
A lot
is.
of people do not talk
It
about that.
is, because people don't talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. It's something that I try to talk to my mom about it, and she don't want to talk about it. And I try to get my sister, let's talk to our mother about what's going to happen if she doesn't want to talk about it. But it's something that should be talked about, and it's not talked about. But I have tried to get my affairs in order. I mean, I already have my grave paid for and all of that, and and sometimes it's taking steps too quickly, because I bought a site right next to my late husband, and Robert's like, so you're gonna be buried next to him?
Oh, right, that's right.
But
you cheat.
but I'm gonna tell you,
can't trade it.
When he passed away, I didn't never think. I just was so heartbroken. We were together for 17 years. I loved him dearly, and he was my best friend. And I never thought I would be in another serious relationship.
I have a solution.
I really did not.
I have a possible solution.
What's that?
You can check with the cemetery and ask them, is it possible to have the first person is dug double deep, and then the next person goes on top?
Well, okay.
That
I
may
don't
be
think
a
most
possibility.
but most cemeteries don't do that anymore.
No.
Now wait a minute, let me put it like this. They don't tell you they do it, but they actually, from what I'm finding out, a lot of cemeteries across the country is doing that and not letting people know. They have one. Yeah. What I mean, no, it's not
extra.
It's not.
Okay, we're gonna table the gravesite conversation.
That has been tabled.
Next. Suzette, go ahead.
Well, if I knew I was
You got 2 minutes.
you did not do that with everybody. You know what? I'm gonna take these lashes off. You better leave me alone.
I go hit you with her
I took the hair off. I took hair. Lashes is next. Lashes is next.
Go spend the Medusa on you.
Them lashes can reach all the way over there to you. Pow, 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 pow.
Right. Pop them off and beat you with them.
Okay, y'all stop acting regular now. All of y'all acting regular.
What would I want to do if I was gone in a week?
Extra regular.
If I knew by the end of the week, I would have to figure out some kind of way to meet some of the people I've always wanted to meet. I've always wanted to meet Oprah Winfrey. I've always wanted to meet.
She got a house here.
Huh?
She got a house here.
Not anymore. She's old at
Tennessee.
She got a
Tennessee.
He's
Tennessee.
not in Indiana.
No, she got a house here in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. But I would love to meet Oprah and talk and maybe have lunch with her. After that, I would have to have a few episodes in the can of Simply Suzette. So because I believe that I wanted to do that before I leave here. I want to do that. I would like to do that. I'm going to take. I think I would just go ahead and sign the house over to Donnell because he's done so much for me. I do that, and then it's enough. It's enough to bury me. So after that, I'm going to see the Lord and dance and find my mansion and on the hill, and I'm gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. All of those.
And you, Greg?
What? You really don't want to know what I would do.
Come on, my brother.
149 is my number. Okay. I'm gonna get more women in Mario that the Governor Cuomo got. I want to break the record. All right. So
you want 149 women?
I've already had 140.
He's trying to die real quick.
I only got 9.
His name ain't Will Chamberlain, is it?
No, that's 10,000. I can't do that one. All right.
Ooh.
No, seriously, man. Honestly, I want to make as many people as possible laugh. I just want to make you laugh. I want people to be happy. I want to go out knowing that I made people happy, as happy as I am. All right. I will. My son, he's already taken care of. All right. Got to worry about nothing. He's gonna be good. So I don't want him to be sad. I want him to be happy that it's over, it's done. I've done what I had to do, and I went out my way. All right. I want to, as Marcy and Samantha said, I want to, make sure I have my relationship with God right. All right, because I know I'm not right now, and everybody got things that they need to do to get themselves right. We don't know. We can't judge anyone, but I want to make sure I'm right there. I want to make sure that I don't have any bills, so I've been blessed to not have any bills, so I'm not leaving anybody with anything as far as that goes. But and my son don't like my car, so he don't need to get that. He can sell that.
He don't like your car.
All you got to do is take it to CarMax and give money for it.
He don't like it. He just said, "Dad, I don't like it."
He can sell it.
Trucks. Yeah, he can sell it. He can do whatever he wants. Like I said, I just want people to laugh. I want people to think of the happy times. I got a lot of footage of me doing good things, happy things. Okay, so watch the footage. I don't want a funeral. I don't want a funeral. I want a celebration. And I don't want
to write that down and let your son know.
It's already written.
Whoever. How many people on here? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure. I'm leaving this for y'all for me. Make sure that I am in a new pair of lashes. And
you know what?
We're gonna scrape your face, so we're gonna make sure.
Put me some lashes and some lipstick in the case. Put it in the box with me.
We're gonna stand you up. You ain't gonna lay down. We're gonna stand you up in the case.
Oh, and also don't cover me up halfway. I need to have that whole body out and cross my ankles, cross my feet at the ankles,
and be cute with your heels. With your
we can't.
Yes, with my high heel shoes on. Show better.
We can't let Carl come to your funeral. Who? Like that Carl, the guy that was giving you all of them memories. We couldn't come to your funeral, especially if you had a casket all the way
cross
open.
My legs with some red heels on and cross my feet at the ankles and show my whole big body, all the body. That they go, all the body. Y'all gonna miss all this.
You know what, Greg?
All the body.
When you said you wanted a celebration and not to be sad, I had a cousin. Her name was Gina, and she didn't want a funeral, so it was like 2 weeks.
I was trying to point at Gina, but this thing is destructive.
That's what he like. Where my fingers at? What's she 2 weeks later they did a celebration of life. She was very well known throughout with Horseman area, and they had a screen up, and it just was showing things from
Wait a
all of
minute,
her
hold
life.
on. Her last name Sibley.
No,
Okay.
this was a few years back.
Yeah, about
Tape,
2018.
and they just had a video playing of just different happy moments of her life, like when she was pregnant, after she had the baby, things with her and her child. She was no longer married to her. She had a group of friends from elementary school on. I think she was like 50 something when she. But she had the same group of friends, tight knit group of friends, and just things they did, like marriages, having kids, going out acting plum fool, and things like that. And it was just a big feast. And after everyone was eating and things, then it was like a DJ. And it was like time to party. And I was like, okay.
Does anybody
That's New Orleans style.
does anybody want to do anything crazy like go bungee jumping or skydiving or
That might take me out
zip-
before my time.
zip lining?
No.
But you know what?
They
Be
say
like, hey,
zip
we
lining.
only had
That-
5 days left and she gone already.
I do want to
Yeah,
do that I fly though, that thing where you skydive, but it's on the inside.
Yep.
I want to do that. Have you ever done that, Gina?
No, my sister's trying to drag me. I'm scared of heights. I'm
Me
afraid of heights.
too, but it's in a building.
I know
and
it's in a
have
building.
things.
But it blows. It's like a blower.
blow
This
you up
high
like-
powered
Yeah, it
blower
just-
that
Like
blows you
two
up in the
stories.
air.
Oh, they got somebody in there
But
with you.
there's-
They got somebody in there
Yeah,
with
they
you.
have the trainer there, and they have
Yeah.
cushion underneath.
Mm-mm.
Suzette, you can't do that because lashes and hair just fly all over the place.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute. She said, "Let me tell you something."
Let me tell you something to you.
One
there's a
eyelash on, one
Wait, wait,
on.
I ain't gonna let you have it now. I got lash glue for all occasions. I got
Uh-oh.
dry lash glue. I got some industrial strength lash glue. I got some everyday glue. I put enough pins in my hair. It looks like it's mine.
I'm dying here, y'all. That visual.
What?
You don't be quiet. I'm gonna take them off. Look at me. I'm gonna take them
Help
off.
us all,
Take 'em
Lord
out.
Jesus.
Because these lashes, let me tell y'all, since I've been hanging out with y'all, these lashes and this face comes off at 5:30. I don't have to make it on past 5:30. Yeah,
We appreciate you.
I know. I'm not gonna take them off, but
But if you do,
Oh my gosh.
you're still Suzette. You're still simply Suzette. And see, you take away from simply Suzette because you're extra Suzette with everything else on. Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
baby.
Marcella, what'd you say? Say it
Oh,
again.
baby.
He keep,
Can't do nothing with that. Wait a minute.
every episode he dig a hole and he started digging in.
And he never get out of it. He never gets out.
I do not care because you know what? It's a lot of people that work. This lady told me one time I was at church that morning. I think I was blind. I was blind that morning, and we had afternoon service. And I think I had a black something with some streaks in it. And she looked at me. She said, "Oh, you don't care nothing about people talking about you. Your hair was blonde this morning." And I told her, these church folks, something else. I said, I care less. I care less about what anybody thinks about me. I do what's good for me.
It's the wonders
I
of
know,
being.
that's
It's
right.
the wonders of. Those are the wonders of being a woman, Suzette.
Mhm.
Girl, preach, girl. What the little girl say? Sound nice. Say it twice.
The
I'm sure
wonders of being
Donnell
a
loves
woman.
her. I'm sure Donnell loves to being somebody different every day.
He does. He does. And
If
wait a minute. And that's what Donnell like. The legs don't change. That's what he like.
If I came up with a toupee tomorrow,
You know, wait a minute now. You know, you can get a toupee now, and I can help you out with that.
no.
You can get a man weave too.
That's what
That goes back to preference because you got
in Atlanta
one man that loves to see that woman like that, and then you have another one that's like, I just like you natural, just the way you are.
I don't know what natural is.
So sure they do.
But those are some of the same ones that when you're in that type of relationship and you come in with that blonde wig and them shoes, it's okay then.
Yeah, drooling at the mouth.
I'm gonna keep it
only
clean.
for that moment.
But you don't get to dictate how long somebody gets it. No.
Hour and 50 minutes.
You better be in love for the duration, honey, because
you
it's
want
gonna
to come
change
through the
again.
door. If she want to come through the door with them heels and that blonde wig on for about an hour and 50 minutes, cool.
Role play.
Cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Role
But
play.
the minute you get started,
Cool.
she whip it off from the back. What's gonna happen, Greg?
Hey, he gonna whip it off.
She can't do it in front of him. She got to go to another room and do it.
Now you say, gotta go
Let me
get comfortable.
tell you what
and take all that off.
Let me tell you what I do like them. When I go on vacation, I get individual lashes so that when I go to sleep, I can wake up pretty.
Man, we don't care.
But for every day, I just use strips for every day. I do strips every day.
Suzette, did you model with
Yes.
Queen
Yes.
Toppins group?
Everybody, yeah.
Were you there in 2006?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I may have.
Way back.
Or was that the Genesis Center?
No, it was at the Avalon.
At the Avalon.
That was the first year that she had the Devos. The guys.
I want to say,
Wake up, Greg.
That was the year. That was the year that I modeled with them. And that was the first time and the only time that I did it. And
why you stop?
You guys came out with eyelashes on with glitter and
yeah.
And I was like, I was in shock. I was like, why didn't somebody tell me? Because I was like, I had no idea.
Let me tell you, Samantha looked in, and whatever you do on stage, it has to be magnified because you lose it in the light.
Yes.
It's washed out. So you have to go extra. So you know, I got some lashes in there. I wouldn't wear every day because they this long, but on stage they're beautiful. You know,
I remember the fashion show I was in, and the lady, the makeup artist, came to me, and she came to me with lashes. I said, "No, I don't do that." And but she came and she looked. She said, "Well, wait a minute, you have some on already." I said, "No, those are my lashes." And she started laughing. She kept coming up to me. She said, "Oh, they are. I'll just do a little mascara." And she said, and did the rest of the makeup. And she said, "Go on about your business, girl." You know.
We had this model, you know, that my wife had. She's a plus size model, and it seemed like every time she did a fashion show, she come up pregnant. Like 9 months later, she had a baby. After we did a fashion show,
baby don't nothing like a bone butter dog.
I used to walk up to her with
nobody like a bone butter dog.
I was used to walk up to her and say, "You gonna get pregnant." If I can find this picture, if I find a picture of it, I'm gonna send it to Greg.
I can show you a picture. It doesn't look like
Greg's trying to put on his. He's trying to put on his eyelashes right now. Wake up, Greg.
Trying
to put on your eyelashes.
Marcella, I was actually digging in my nose on the slide.
Now I'm getting to do that now. That was TMI.
I have long eyelashes as well, but mine are real.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
Mine are real.
Can you show a picture on here, Greg?
If it's a short one.
Let me see.
Okay, that went over all our heads.
Y'all think about it and you'll get it. Go ahead, Suzette.
I ain't gonna never get it. I don't understand.
We all had blank faces. We all like,
yeah, like okay.
Okay, I'll explain it to y'all, but y'all can't laugh now. Okay, it's too late. You can't laugh. Okay, Suzette asked me, could I show a picture? I say yes, if it's a short one. Because all of Suzette's comments are long. The picture might be actually long. So I wanted a short picture so that we could take. No, I'm definitely with you.
I have a short picture for you. Great.
Send it to me.
I will.
Marcella caught it. Samantha caught it.
I didn't catch that. Hold on.
I'm a little slow today too.
Me too, but
where you thinking everybody be getting it?
But Suzette,
we got it now.
This is the beauty part about this. Okay, I love it when you do that, though. I mean, you know,
when I do what?
When you're long-winded. It's
and the world's happening right there. Okay.
It's real. Whoa, where'd she go?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to find the picture.
You went into Gina's.
Is it that black hole?
Yeah, she went into Gina's proverbial black hole there.
She fell in the hole again, y'all.
Fell in the hole.
But she's still
Greg, let me say something. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Okay,
that is so funny.
Let me see. We have got to get a 360 photo booth. I did that yesterday. Most fun ever.
You asking me to buy one?
Yeah.
360
He said-
photo
he
booth.
said,
Please explain to me. Please explain to me what the 360 photo
It's
booth
a little.
is.
It's a round platform, and on the platform it has an iPad, and it goes. And you stay on the platform. It goes round and round and round, and it takes a picture of you all the way around. They caught all my back
I can
fat
do
and
Oh
that.
yeah,
everything.
like the Matrix.
Yeah, they got all my back fat and everything.
I can do that. I got the iPad.
Okay, okay. Here you
So I
go,
got to
Greg.
do this.
Had to have multiple cameras.
Let me see.
I got another iPad somewhere.
Wait a minute
I'll
here.
work it out. Y'all want to work it out? Let's work it out.
That thing cost $3,000. I said, what? I thought about $500 or $600. That thing cost $3,000
to buy it, to buy it,
to buy it. Yeah.
And what's the
and then you
purpose
can.
of it? I mean, what you supposed
Well,
to
you know,
do
Samantha,
they
with it?
you
take
reading my
pictures.
mind.
Huh?
Samantha's reading my mind. What's the purpose?
What's the
Hold on.
purpose?
Well, you know, I guess this is something the kids are getting now for their parties and stuff.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said $3,000. Now you saying kids?
Yeah, well, you know,
Right.
they get on the they
What
rent
the
it.
heck
You're
they gonna
renting
buy
it.
that at?
They rent it for the parties.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
you buy it and then rent it out.
you
Right.
making some money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you stand on the thing, and then they start turning it around, and it takes all of your, all the way around. And some people are standing behind you, and they get people that are standing behind you on the little platform and in front of you. And I'm gonna have to show it to you.
Oh, that's called a class picture. Didn't we
It's
do that?
not.
Did we do that back
It's not.
then?
Class picture in motion. That's what that is. That's a
That
new
dude
one.
that dude went from one end to the other. It's 700 West Side graduates. Okay, he got every
Something like
single
that.
He got every one of us.
Yeah.
Really?
that little
Yeah,
camera.
yeah. That one on the black and white picture.
Yeah,
He sure did.
Mine was in color.
yeah.
He had one. I was in color.
We had
Our
yeah,
original
y'all.
one
I
was
forget
color.
y'all was out there before color was invented.
You,
All the pictures was black and white.
You are
let's
a
see, Gina.
nigga.
Come on
It
now.
was invented, Gina, but they just didn't utilize it like they supposed to. It was invented. Don't go there.
We did have one in color. I had one in color.
She said color wasn't invented.
My high
my-
school picture was
my-
color.
Everybody say what's up. My daughter, I don't call her stepdaughter. She's my daughter. Ben's
Yes.
Caprice is watching. Hey, baby girl, how are you?
Hi.
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 Love you. How's
Oh.
the baby?
Shoot,
Yeah,
wrong
that's
one.
my baby. That's my baby. I love you. I miss you too. I'm coming to California. I'm coming maybe next week. I gotta do something. I gotta see you. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Suzette, you still looking for pictures?
She wants me to
Yeah, I
spend
sent it to my
something that
cousin.
I'm
I
not
didn't mean to send
gonna
it to
use.
her.
What you
What'd
say, Greg?
She wants me to spend $3,000 on something I ain't gonna even use.
Yeah,
Oh, you
give
talking about Suzette?
give it to me. It was the
360
dirtiest
camera.
thing.
So now I'm gonna spend $3,000 just give it to you. I might as
Give it
well give you $3,000.
Okay, so buy her a photo booth.
Okay.
Right.
So Suzette, so the operator comes with this machine to this party, and these children use this to take pictures, and how
Yeah, and then
and they
it's like
try-
a film, and they play it back. It's just it's the thing, something like those photo booths they using now.
so they
Mhm.
can purchase those. They can purchase a digital
The
version of
pictures.
whatever it was.
Well, the person that gave the party has already paid the people to do as many as they want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think she charged about $600.
That's not enough. That's
For
not
about an hour.
She was there for the whole party for like 3 hours. She was there for
just
3
sent
hours.
it to you.
enough.
She didn't do nothing.
See, now we get to the point where you want
I
to
just sent them to you.
I got you. You want to get me business? Look, that's not enough for me.
That's not enough.
No, if I didn't pay $3,000 for that machine,
And it don't even look like it'd be worth no $3,000. I was like, get out of here.
$3,000 for that machine. I got to make more money than that, man. I'm sorry.
What if you pay $3,000 for it and you get 6 parties, you paid for it.
Maybe I don't want to do 6 parties. Maybe I want to do 1 party and get my money back that time and then sell the machine.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
She said, "Oh, okay." That's
Do you?
all right.
Do you, Greg? I ain't mad.
I'm just saying that might be what I want to do. I don't know.
Okay, here you go, Greg. I don't know how you gonna put them up though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gonna try this? Those 2 I sent you.
I'm working on it.
She did 4 fashion shows for my wife, and she got 4 kids.
Who?
The lady, every time she do a fashion show for my wife, she get pregnant.
Doing a fashion show puts you in a whole nother mindset, I found. And
Fashion shows are fun.
It was, you know what? I got Queen's sister-in-law talked me into it, and because they came to the salon that I was working out of, and I was doing my fittings and everything, and they had a spa party, and I was one of the vendors, and she's like, "Oh, come model with us, come model with us." I'm thinking, how about no? So I was like, how about no? So they talked me into it, and I had a ball. And this one lady came up to me. She's like, "I'm so glad to see full figure women in the fashion show." She was all happy and everything, and it was fun. It was fun. So
I got
yeah,
that
Samantha,
picture.
what are you wearing?
my dope living
Whoop, whoop.
T-shirt. Woohoo!
Just noticed that. Okay, I have a question
Hold
for the
on,
panel.
before you do that question.
Mhm.
This is the lady Maurice was talking about right
Oh,
here.
she's pretty.
She is.
That's one of my wife's coats. Yeah,
Oh, go back to the coat.
I was gonna say, yeah, go back. That's
that's
cute.
That's
that's
cute coat.
actually reversible.
hmm
On the opposite side, you turn
It's
it over, and
nice.
it's cheetah on one side, the cheetah print is on one side, and then the blue jeans on the side.
Go ahead with
Okay.
your question.
Nice. Hmm?
Go ahead with your question.
Let me think
Mark.
about it. What else I could ask? Oh, we talked about the 5 love languages before. I took that test. Why don't all of the panel take the test? And those in committed relationships, maybe take that test too. Do you think you guys would be willing to share? It was interesting because it came out. Have any of you taken the test already? No? Okay. What it does, the 5 different love languages, once you take it, it gives you percentages of like, okay, I'll share mine. Mine was my top love language was quality time. And out of the 5, 27%, it was 27% with all of the questions. That was, the biggest thing for me, quality time. And just, see where, where we, and then we discuss, just to kind of see where, where, if we're like, I know we're not in the same, we're not in relationships with each other, but just to see how people differ and, like quality of time, or there were a lot of questions about gifts.
So put the link up. Put the link up on here.
Just
And
the lovelanguages.com. That's all it is.
so you're not gonna put the link up.
I don't have the link.
I have to write that down.
5lovelanguages.com. Let me find it, huh?
We ain't got to
It's
say
it's
like,
the
hey,
number though.
yeah,
It's the number, correct? I think
yeah,
it's the
Yeah, the
numeral
number
5.
5, huh?
The number 5.
Right, the numeral 5.
And then lovelanguages.com. That's it. But it's interesting, and because I had Samantha, we were on the phone and she was doing it. She was like, "Well, you know what? I don't know how to answer that question." And it's not for past relationships. Thank you, huh? That's you. Thank you, Greg. Um, but it's like, what was I going to say? It's
The
pretty much
questions, how to
what,
answer the questions.
right? Not necessarily your past relationships. That's one thing Samantha was like, well, let me think about past relationships. I said, no, what it is that you, where you are right now. And it was, I was like, oh, that okay. It was interesting.
It made me think too hard. I had to just
Mm-hmm. But some of the questions, and like I said, a lot of them were asking about gifts versus spending time with someone, or gifts versus um, sitting there. What were some of them, Sam?
would you rather receive a gift, or would you rather go out to dinner? Would you
Mm-hmm.
rather um go on a walk in the park, or would you
Get a gift.
rather, it was just different questions like that. Um so yeah.
So yeah, we can do that. We can take everybody can take the quiz,
Test.
the test, whatever it is. I'm not gonna take it, but everybody gonna take it. Can take
Why
it
are you not going to take it, Mr. Gray?
because I don't.
Don't want to.
Yeah, basically.
Isn't it wonderful to be in a point in time in life where you could say,
So just say that.
I don't want to. No.
I mean, if you all are gonna do it, you're gonna make me
You
take it.
want to.
I'm not
You know
doing
what?
it either
You're
then.
not doing it. Okay, then we won't do it.
No,
Never
I'm gonna
mind
play
then.
that one, Tina. Don't do that one.
Never mind
Everybody on
then.
the panel has to do it if it can't be lopsided.
It won't be lost.
Maurice, you want to do it?
Moderated and ask the questions.
Sam, you want to do it?
No, don't even try
I
that.
have to do it when I'm not sleepy.
Suzette, you want to do it? Are you still there? Have you fallen deep into that hole?
She didn't turn her camera back on.
You gotta yell. You gotta yell real loud. She in a hole.
She in that hole. What's that rabbit from? What's that? Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in
That fell in that
Wonderland
hole.
fell down the
I
rabbit
bet you I
hole.
can bring her out talking about talk. Look, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. This is about Suzette. Suzette has some of the best comments on. She got 6 images and 2. You think I'm gonna put 8 pictures up here, Suzette? See, long. That's what
He
I'm
said
talking about.
short.
She must be muted or something because we were able to hear her at first.
She want me to put 8 pictures up here. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Choose a few.
Huh?
Choose a few of them.
But they're pictures of what? What are the pictures of?
I can't tell you. I have to show you.
Her modeling.
Suzette, you sent me you sent them. She sent them to. Now I got to do some work in order to get them, and I got 5 minutes. See, long.
Oh my goodness. Hilarious.
She gone because she in the comments. You can only comment if you're not on the show.
Oh, see where's she commenting
She
at?
done locked herself out.
Okay,
She's
how am I
commenting
gonna get
in
this?
the viewers section.
She's trying to make her way back in.
She in the hole. She said,
Oh, baby.
how did she fall in that hole? I don't get
I have no clue. Well, I did fall in it one time.
Yeah,
I guess that 5 love language test would be something that's kind of nice, especially if you're in a new relationship.
I'm gonna do it
to kind of find out about your spouse. You find out about yourself, actually.
Yeah.
I had a get together with a group of friends over the weekend for my birthday, and I'm like, you know what? One of my love languages must be quality time because I just, I said your presence is my present. People I hadn't seen in a really long time. I just wanted to spend that time. Yeah, so.
It's so beautiful. Suzette, why you listening to the messenger? You making me.
Can I hear you?
Oh. Greg's face.
It's you, Suzette.
Well, look,
You
I can't. I don't have time to put them all up, but I can do them like this. Okay, this is Suzette here, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's on your thing.
Okay, let's go.
See,
Hello,
now she looks.
Hello.
That's how she looked in high school.
Hello.
Tell her to turn her sound up. She can't hear anything. Those are nice.
That's the one that somebody told her she looked like Kim Fields.
She
don't look like Kim Fields to me. Not to me.
She meowing over there. Listen to me.
It does.
She said she can't
Sounds
hear.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like a fashion show.
Yeah, that was a fashion show.
That's cute.
That turns me off too. And somebody said that's cute. I go buy a car, the most rugged car I think in the world. Oh, that's cute. I'm like, I'm taking it back right now. I don't want
Okay, what's a better word? Okay,
I got it now.
That's a nice car.
Okay.
You got. Well, I was gonna say you done gone back in that black hole.
As long as somebody doesn't use a word that feminizes it, you're okay with it.
Yes. Oh, that's some cute shoes. No, man, need some gators.
That's a girl thing.
Hey, did y'all like the pictures?
That word cute.
No,
yes,
we
cute.
Yes.
I mean, they're nice.
2 pounds of makeup on them pictures too. Y'all can't tell though.
Yeah, we couldn't tell, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thumb right now from swabbing it up got a bunch of makeup on it.
You know what?
I got an eyelash on it. Look at this right there.
Now, I need some eyelashes. I have a drawer of eyelashes.
You have a drawer of eyelashes?
Yeah.
You know what? We need to sneak in. We need to sneak in Greg's house one day while he's asleep, tie him up, and put some eyelashes on him. So that he would...
Y'all all going to the hospital.
Hey.
I'd be saying, tie him down first.
He would never stop whirling. Oh.
He gonna turn to the Hulk, and y'all go to the hospital.
Wake up and have them big old eyelashes.
When he finished hurling, he had some eyelashes.
Go ahead, Maurice. Say what you gonna say, Maurice. Maurice, you on mute.
Maurice want to be tied up and get eyelashes too?
I got a pair for everybody. I got a pair for everybody for every day of the week.
Okay.
Go
There we
ahead.
go.
What you gonna say?
He said, "Those are so cute. Those eyelashes on you. You wake up, you have a heart attack."
Oh,
Nah, hey, Maurice, no. Let them tie me up.
It won't be me. I'm gonna be standing at the door. I'm
I'm gonna be
ready to
be the girl
dial
with the
911
I'm gonna
so
be
they
the
can
girl
bring the
holding the
ambulance.
lashes.
I'm not scared.
Tie me up. This Maurice said
She,
this is the same girl.
that's the one. She reminds me of Nyla.
Oh
She's
yeah,
cute. I mean, she's nice looking. She's a nice looking girl.
She reminds me of Nyla.
that's your wife.
No,
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's one of the models.
Shout out to
Oh.
Uji. Shout out to Chris. I gotta call Chris when I get off of here.
And check. We gotta check with Jeff. Make sure Megan's okay too.
Yeah, everybody was praying for Megan as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, y'all can tie me up anytime y'all get ready.
Did you say anything? Oh.
Tie me up and but make sure I have nothing on when you tie me up.
Oh.
Then we can do. Then I'll lay there for real. Y'all do what y'all
Oh,
want.
you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be hurling because somebody gonna have some eyelashes. They're gonna tie you up. They're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have some
close my
lashes.
eyes.
On.
If I'm butt naked and tied up, I'm closing my eyes. I don't care about no doggone eyelashes. Forget it. But I just don't want nobody. I just don't want nobody coming in there with eyelashes just like waving at you when you come through the
Man,
door.
but some of them girls can
Come
really
on.
wear them long, man. I don't see how they do it.
Some of my students used to come in, and I'm like, "Can you see?"
And some of them put them on their cars. What is that stupid stuff?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the
On the
little
On the
beater bugs and stuff.
headlights.
Your
I'm-
Those
ghetto
I'm-
ass
eyelashes
now.
on the headlights.
I
Don't
think
you
they
remember
just
that girl?
do that
You remember that Flavor Flav, New York?
Yeah,
Oh.
she was.
Remember she used to talk with her eyes.
Yeah, she was
Blink.
just ghetto as hell.
Yeah.
She started off. Well, she was doing them back then.
Yeah, Marcy, look up ghetto as hell. I bet you see her picture.
See whose picture?
New York.
New York.
Oh, I thought you said. I bet you see your my picture. Boy, look, I was getting come through this computer with you. Like, excuse me.
Everybody, look, 5lovelanguages.com. Y'all go to that. We're gonna take this test. All right. When we gonna do it tomorrow? No, we can't do it tomorrow because we trying to give away
Tomorrow's
50
music.
bucks tomorrow. We trying to give away $50 tomorrow. Okay. Y'all don't come on, you cannot win the money. I don't care. Look, and if you come on, you might be the only one coming on. All right. You gonna win that $50, even if you got some we got what I did.
So what do they do?
You can't just get $50
Freestyle.
and it's not good music now. You
I mean,
just can't
freestyle.
hand out $50 just because.
Well, if y'all say it's not good, then I'm not gonna give it to them. You're right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so they're gonna get a link to come in or what?
Yeah, they're gonna get
The same link that
the
you
same
have.
link
Okay.
that you have that you don't look at when I post it on the
I'm getting better.
nah, not today.
Getting better.
Today she sent me a link. She said, "Where's the link?" Well, it was posted.
But you know what? What after I use it the first time, it disappears.
No, it was in the group.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You said after you used it the first time. You mean during the same day
Yeah.
or for the next day?
No, for the same day.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't know.
Be in
what-
the
I don't
same
know what I've been
post.
doing.
when I put the post out,
Mhm.
I sometimes put the link in the post. Now, once the show starts, it disappears.
Right. Right.
So, but I also put it in the group conversation.
In the messenger.
Yeah.
Okay. I see that now. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
Thank you. I appreciate your thoughtfulness when you sent me all of these pictures to my text as opposed to the messages, so I couldn't take them
I
off.
was already in the hole. I ain't gonna be no
Don't worry
deeper.
about it.
I was already in the hole.
Better stop,
You
girl.
remember that song? There's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea.
And on that note,
That's
everybody,
hope.
keep singing. It's 9:03. Keep singing. We're gonna close it with that for real.
We got food to go eat. You done?
I need some food too, man. I gotta go get me some food. Anyway, everybody, it's DopelivenTV Live. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. We had some fun, asked some really good questions, and we got some really nice answers. So, y'all just remember that, okay? We're gonna take this 5 love languages test too. Okay, let's do this Monday. So by Monday, everybody should have some answers. All right.
Yeah.
Come on, artists.
It's,
We want
it's
to hear
only
from
like
you
10
tomorrow.
minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a
We want to
post
hear
up,
from the artists tomorrow.
and you all post whatever you want to post. Say it any way you want to say it. I'll put a post out there, but it's just going to simply say, "Hey, look, we're looking for the best of the best."
Don't forget to get your tickets to Distinguished Authors Guild Literary Award Show, November 11th. It is virtual from 6 to 9. You can buy your tickets on Eventbrite. Just go to Distinguished Authors Guild Literary Award Show, and you can get your tickets there. 2 tickets either the $45 ticket, which is strictly for the award show, or the $75 ticket, which is the award show and the VIP concert.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Distinguished authors. Hey, not Suzette. Maurice, I think I'm gonna go to the big three, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Chris if he was going.
It's in Chicago.
What's the big three?
Places. But
Well, Ice Cube.
Since I'm around, I might go to Chicago and go to that big three. I don't want to sit. I want the floor. So I think it's like $250.
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah.
U.S. American dollars. Black Dugas.
She gonna say,
if you sit, I mean, the closer you get to the stage, the more the tickets are gonna cost.
She gonna say it's $250, but she want me to buy a damn $3,000
right photo booth
machine.
Why don't you take that to the big
circle.
three?
Yeah, I know, right?
But here's the deal. After the big three is over, so is your money. But that $3,000, you keep on making money on that.
But see, once you let me go Shark Tank on you. But once you saturate that place right there, it's over for that $3,000. Everybody ain't doing that. It's done.
Nuh-uh. You pack it up and fold it up.
That's a fad, Suzette.
That's all.
I like it.
Yeah, you like it now.
It's gonna burn out
until somebody come out with a 680 and
that's 360 because
it's all over the place, just flipping.
No, it's a round circle. Let's check
look,
round circle.
Look, an umbrella camera where it's gonna just whoosh.
You know they have drones too. You can do a drone
but whoosh.
But it's a round circle, and you stand in the round circle, and then the camera thing is on a
Greg,
long
can you do that with your drone?
I can. I was gonna let her keep on though. I don't need the camera really.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Like if you got a drone, you can do that.
I can do it.
I never knew drones would do that. I just thought you flew.
Haven't you saw videos or movies even where you viewing it from like above? A person could be walking down the street and you're viewing the top of their head, or you could see them.
That's a drone.
That's a drone.
Oh, okay, girl. I didn't know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but a drone. Come on, drone.
All I got to do is.
But that photo booth.
Is his name Jerome or Drone?
Drone.
The drone for short. His name is Drone.
Drone the drone.
Yeah, you got a drone.
Hey, this is what we do here on DopelivenTV. Sometimes we make no sense whatsoever, okay? But we have a ball doing it, okay? And hopefully you guys love what we're doing. So keep up. Keep us
Don't take those lashes off right now.
Hey, don't let me do that. Gina, right about now, she can snatch them off right now.
Don't you take them off right now.
Good. Snatch them off. Go ahead. But anyway, hey, we'll be seeing you.
That don't hurt. I'm gonna mail them to you.
It's she crying too. Okay, they're gonna make her now.
I mean, my face is warm. They're about to come off.
Like Morticia. All right, come on, man. Stop.
Oh Lord.
All right. Hey, Suzette.
Huh?
Suzette. Boo. Anyway,
I can do something to boo you.
I called you boo. I said, "Later, boo." That's my boo. Maurice. Okay, that's Jada. That's Marcella. That's the We'll see you tomorrow on Freestyle.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.